Hello, hello, hello. It is Thursday night and I'm in Michigan. It's how warm did it get today?
81.
Ooh, 81. That's kind of nice, really. It isn't too hot, it isn't too cold. I was not going to do too much talking today because I did plenty of talking about the release and all of the new stuff that's coming out. And we're preparing for the summit, of course, so we're really busy. Um, the Craft Makers Success Summit is coming on, I believe it starts on the 28th, 29th, 30th, and then I think the 31st is the day that she does the closing. I don't have that in writing in front of me, so I don't remember the exact dates, but I am on live doing some crafting, and we're going to do some interactive work. I know a lot of people are a little bit intimidated by what it takes to put an interactive card together. It's really not that complicated, and I want to kind of simplify it, ease your, the stress factor that comes with that sort of project. So you all can maybe do some stuff for Christmas. I think that would be great if your cousin or your niece or your aunt or someone got a card that you can just dial and the little snowman throws a snowball at the other snowman. That sort of thing is really very fun. And the interactive stuff is not done by every crafter, but it's not something that you should be afraid of. And I think that's why I decided to do the interactive stuff. So I'm going to do a slider. I'm going to do a little double die on. I'm going to do a see you in the center. So it'll be really fun. And there's some new stamps, both polymer and digital, that are coming out. I'm releasing those on the 25th, and then we'll do the show on the 30th at 1:20 p.m. So hope to see you there. Welcome for anyone that may be new to the channel. I'm Tammy Louise, and TLC Designs is a crafty village where you can get a lot of products to work with for very little cost, or retail only. So there's no hidden cost and there's no wholesale hike, anything like that. So if you get a chance to take a peek in the store, look around, see if there's anything. We do both digital as well as polymer stamps, and we have dies, we have stencils. And the design team we just put in effect for the beginning of July has been doing some great inspiration. So if you get a chance to stop by the TLC Designs Creative Sharing Facebook page or group, join there. I'll click you all in and you can see and be inspired. And then there's the blog that's attached to tlcdesigns.shop, and that's on e-commerce shop. And that is all I have to say about that. Who do we have online today? James, that I can say hello to.
Well, let's see here. We have
James is my husband and my tech guy, by the way. It's kind of fun to do a family night Thursdays.
I can't tell at the moment.
He can't tell because he's not on the page and he's doing some sharing. So we'll do that later. I'll say hi to everybody that's here. Welcome. We hope to see you again. And I'm going to do some crafting tonight. I located the other day a card that I made maybe 10 years ago. I think Malgin. No, this is a Sylvia Zet or a We. I think it's a We project, the little bride and groom. And what I took from this today when I found it in my box of cards was that it was made of cellophane. And I don't know if any of you have ever played with cellophane or tried to make a project with it, but I wanted to do that today. And there is a bride and groom stamp set called Gnome Celebration that's in the store. And I just printed, James, you're going to need to run and grab that for me, by the way. That's why I have my laptop out. I just printed those already pre-colored because what I want to do is really show you the technique of how to do the folding of it. Now, this particular project that I made a long time ago, I actually used StazOn silver and a great big wood block background stamp, and it kind of gave it the swirly feel. But what I found in my stash today is what I think I want to work with. I have all of this cellophane that I never play with. Actually, if I had more of this would make a really cute card. What does this one say? Today is a fresh start. Grow where you are planted. This is kind of cute. It's see-through and it's got the white sentiments across it. Maybe we'll work with that one. Let me just check out what else I have in my stash. Polka dots. It is a wedding card. So polka dots are kind of a little formal, but a little fun formal. Ooh, I have, it looks like the same exact, yep, same exact words, so I can tell actually who this is by. This is Recollections acetate paper. And this one is more in a rose gold, so maybe we'll use that one instead of the white. Okay, let's just see what we can put together for today. All right, Mr. Cunliffe, can you put the camera on, what did you tell me to call it?
Widescreen zoom.
Widescreen, please. There we go. I'm going to take my glasses off.
Natalie Wash and Debbie Clark's on here.
Hi, Natalie. Hi, Debbie. Nice to have you guys with us tonight.
And so is LB Handcrafted and Amy Dixon.
Hi, Amy. LB Crafted, is that Brian?
That's that's you know.
Do I know?
Yes, I will tell you in 1 second.
Okay. I'm going to open this up while he's looking up the name. LB Crafted. I know it's
the name is I can see it, it just won't
it's
come
not
out.
Amy Dixon.
No.
It's not
No.
Debbie.
Her name starts with L.
L?
Yes.
Oh.
Lynn.
No. Lynn doesn't come
No,
up.
no, not Lynn.
Okay, so this is an A2 size card, so we're definitely going to need to cut down.
Yeah, LINH.
Oh, Lynn Van.
Yes.
She's on the design team. Yeah. Okay. I knew it was really familiar. Hi, Lynn. I know we talked earlier today, but it's kind of fun that we get to do a little bit of crafting as well. James.
Yeah.
I was trimming some papers over at the other seat. Can you grab me that trimmer, please? So this one just says live adventurously, focus on what is important to you. So down and just be. This is kind of fun. Thank you, dear. And can you
Things just won't come to my head today.
all right? Can you run and grab that printed?
I'll walk.
So we want the words to be this way. So we are definitely going to fold here. So I'm going to cut. Was it out of paper? Okay. He's going to fix that for me. See, I told you. All right. I want 5.5 high.
Okay, it's printing now.
Thank you, dear. So we're just going to slice that. Yep. And then I'm going to put this out of the way. Get my scoreboard. A lot of stuff here. Turn it out of the way. Now I've noticed with this type of paper, you're going to have to score quite a bit and then really press and fold once you're done scoring. Because this is not paper fibers, this is vellum. Maybe I'll even do it on the other side, just to really make sure that the project closes easily, doesn't stay flying open. There we go. Now obviously I'm going to want the words to be able to be read, and then trim. I can't see at all what I'm doing, so let's see if I can. How come my monitor here doesn't show me anything, James?
Because I got to rewire stuff.
Oh, I'm unwired, ladies and gentlemen. 4 1/4. Ta-da! We have our base. It's a little bit longer. I'm going to cut just a little bit more off of it to make it even with the other strip. For some reason, it was that much off. So I went to the nail salon the other day and I asked her to incorporate my logo colors, and she even put a daisy, a Gravura daisy in my colors on my nails. And it was fun. I had a day. I got out of the house. All right, so as you can see on this particular card, what I did was just do a triangle times 4. So I had something on the back to put my stamp, something on the front in order to decorate, and on the inside is where you sign, so you're going to want to do that as well. So we're going to get a little bit of stock paper out. I don't want to do a huge amount. So if it's 4 1/4 one way and double that, it's 8 1/2, right? So we're going to need an 8 1/2 by 11. I think this is, yep, this is exactly it. We're going to cut it in half.
Can Jill just join?
I can tell. 4 1/4. We'll cut that in half. And I'm going to turn this so that it kind of gives me inside. Whoops, my vellum is upside down. So I was doing this way. You're gonna want it 4 times anyway, and I kind of want this one hidden on the back. Okay, so I guess we're going to do this much. I just guesstimated, and I want them even, so that's exactly what I got. I'm going to do that exact same cut again. I don't know the exact measurements, but I can do 4 of them. The exact same size. Looks like I went from corner to corner, so it was perfect. I didn't even realize I did it.
Skill.
I know, right? Ooh, it was an accident.
You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, I meant that.
I'm not shy. Like I mentioned the other day, I am a crafter at heart, and I do not get embarrassed or humiliated or any of those things while I craft, because we all make mistakes. I'm gonna flatten this a little bit because it kind of left the ridge on the wrong side of the paper. So it was this way. Okay, and I have somewhere invisible, what is that called? Invisible tape runner. I wonder if it's this one. Well, that's the dot runner, and this is regular tape runner. I know I have some Vellum friendly tape runner, but because we're covering both sides, we really don't need to do that. James, would you go get that printout for me, please?
Yes.
Thank you, dear. I like to get the tape really close to the edge so you don't get any flyaway paper. Thank you. Oh, I should have printed something else. Should have printed the wedding girl and boy stamps, the gnome side. See if it's still coming out. A little bit of extra glue on there, and that drives me nuts. Well,
I'll try again.
yeah, open the laptop for me, please, because it should still be on the Adobe Illustrator. Just walk it over here next to me and I'll do it real quick. We're going to match up the inside with the outside. Scissors. Isn't it funny how I do that with my fingers, thinking you need to find them? Let me disappear for half a second. It's like a nightmare. File. Print. $82.10. Yep. Set up. Sorry, guys. Hang on one second.
It's a nice view of those scissors on your desk.
Right? You could probably show some of this, but I'm not very good at it without a mouse. Shoot. I'm really bad at it without a mouse, actually. All right, see if that printed. So we've matched the inside with the outside. I'm going to do it again. Again, this is the one that cut the, the ridges up from the cutter, the trimmer. We don't want that. The inside of our card. Try to hold it down as much as possible tonight. I wanted to get these within a half an hour. We're going to see. I am drawing a winner. I want to give away another one of the stencils. Get some of that being used. This one. Did it print? Okay, thank you. Oh, they're way too small. Give me the printer.
The computer?
Yeah, that. We need to make some phone calls tonight. We just heard some bad news from some family in Tennessee. I'm going to make some phone calls and see what we can figure out. A family member pass away. Good thing about working with this is it comes up easy. I want to put a little bit closer to what the other one is. There you go. What are you doing?
Putting this behind you.
Oh, no, just
Your mouse is right next to you.
I see it. Put it on my desk here. Ouch. I pinched myself. I'm going to move the card real quick. He's going to bring in the laptop. You can go on my face so that people aren't staring at the outside window of my laptop for 10 minutes. I don't know why it turned out so tiny.
We have a question.
What's the question? That's good. It's good timing for a question.
Brian wants to know what you're making.
I am making a vellum wedding card.
And Cheryl would like to know any particular reason you did the inside in two pieces instead of one folded to eliminate
That's
this
a
crap.
really good question. Yes.
You got a really good answer?
I do. You're funny. I do actually have a really good answer. And that is because I've tried to use one sheet of paper before, and when you tape it to the vellum, there's no give. So you have the plastic or the vinyl vellum stuff, and as that folds, that piece of paper leaves too much bulk in the corner where you scored the vellum. So other than showing you, it would be hard to explain it in any other way. Paper is thicker, and when you fold that piece of paper, let's see if I can do it with like on a stack. If you fold it like this and you have that crease, this is too thick to stay in a glued spot on the inside of the vellum. I hope that's clear. So if you separate those, then it's just the vellum crease that you scored that needs to move, not the paper with the vellum. So the paper kind of untapes itself when it's trying to fold in and move. I don't know how else to explain it. Would you check that, James? Brent, please?
Yeah, I could do that.
Quickly? And take this with you. Hopefully it'll be the last time I need to. Here, take this with you. And then you can go back to the tabletop before you go get it. Please, thank you. Okay, so he's going to put it back on the tabletop. I'm going to get the score pad out again, and I'm going to kind of show you. So already you can see that the vellum is difficult to keep folded to begin with. That's much better. Thank you. And inside here, you will see the crack, but the paper's not fighting the vellum and it's staying glued on the inside. So that's why I did that. Good question. I have tried to do it before. And, I'm just doing it the way that I know works. So it's not right or wrong. Definitely try different things. I think experimentation is one of the funnest parts of crafting to begin with. So, Brian, this is the card that I found in my stash. I made it about 10 years ago. Like I said before, I used some stays on with a great big wood blocked background stamp. And I used silver, and I kind of created the design on the vellum. But this one, I already had pre-designed vellum. So we're just going to use that. And then basically on the crease here is where I did some background coloring and the bride and groom. Now today we're going to use, this is, I think it's a Wii stamp, which who doesn't love silly?
I like Wii.
Right? Huh?
I like Wii.
I know you like them too. So we have gnome celebrations, and I haven't triple checked to make sure that these sizes are correct, but this looks like the appropriate size for the stamp. So we're just going to use these for now. This is not something that is anyone else other than me would be able to do, because I am the copyright of these images. So we do not recommend that you try and print these. But if it's not sold in stores, there's really not any way that I would know or anyone else. These images are definitely illustrated by a wonderfully talented woman. Her name is Maria Medal. And this is a set that was intentionally created for interactive dies, because you got the girl facing the boy and the girl is jumping. So you got the double dial die, and she can kind of jump, and then he is catching her. So you could actually keep him on the ground or let maybe the hat come up. So the double dial die has one section that stays this way and one section that curves. And when you hit the dial, they meet up. They go like this. So a lot of the stamp sets that are at TLC Designs, which are exclusive, you won't find anywhere else, by the way, a lot of them work directly with the interactive stuff, which makes it fun. Okay, so what do I want? I want to do a little bit of coloring. I'm going to get out my big, James, would you mind pulling some ink colors, please?
Oh, I'll pull some ink.
So these are the oxides. I'm not sure I want to do oxides today. I want to do this color box, this VersaFine.
These things over here.
Where's the list? I must have the list in a different spot. What, honey? These are supposed to be in here.
I need a color.
I'm going to give you the name of the color as soon as I find it, I promise. All my watercolors. This is the VersaFine. Oxide. I have a lot of distress colors that I don't have recorded yet. Copic. I want, what color are those stamps? Let's do a little bit of coordination here. So chipped sapphire for the blue, wild honey for some yellow. Let's do a red. Which red is it?
Wild honey.
Yeah, wild honey. And a fired
Wild or mild?
wild,
Oh.
W-I. And a fired brick. Please. And then we need,
Are they all oxide?
they're not oxide at all. They're the other kind.
Oh, well, this one is. It's like chipped sapphire, but you got it too.
It's in two different types.
Look at you.
He didn't know. Shh. You're funny. Let's pick some greens too, shall we? Ooh, definitely forest moss. Okay, so do you need a repeat of the colors?
Okay, on the wild honey.
Okay, chipped sapphire. It's a blue.
Oh, sapphire is blue.
Mhm. Yep, chipped sapphire. You got it?
Nope.
Oh. Fired brick. I think we're going to put some of the green on the base, obviously, and then I'm going to have to do some sort of,
Here's fired brick.
there you go. I knew you could do it. Did you find,
The blue? No. Not yet.
you didn't find chipped sapphire?
No, not yet.
Well, I know I have it because it's right here. Anyway, let me do some fussy cutting while I'm waiting for him
Fussy cutting.
because we know we're going to.
Who likes fussy cutting?
I do.
Maybe you got it somewhere else because it doesn't seem.
Well,
to be
there are
missing.
just, I don't care what kind of paint color or what kind of ink. Just get me the chipped sapphire that you found before and the other kind. I'll use it.
Okay.
This is a fly by your pants kind of game today. So we have wild honey, chipped sapphire. The red is fired brick, right? Yeah. And then I need antique linen. Gathered twigs.
Here's gathered twigs. Oh, here's antique leather.
Yeah. And then I need the greens, which are, I like that saying. I think I'm going to use
Cracked
that one.
pistachio.
No. Forest moss. And I think that's it. Better get me some shabby shutters too. Forest moss and shabby shutters. And then I need all the
Come up with these names.
Ranger.
Or smalls. And shabby shutters. Is that it?
Uh-huh. Yes, dear. Thank you. I'm gonna grab my cushions and my, what do you call this tool. The tool. I have a bunch of new sponges that I haven't labeled yet. You saw my blank labeling thing. Okay. These are oxides. I don't want those. So, I want, thank you, James.
Uh-huh.
What is that supposed to mean? Trying to pull colors I just had. Here it is. Just had the palette in my hot little hands and then I put it away. So I'm going to do some of the darker green forest moss, it's called.
Cheryl Walker's on now too.
Hi, Cheryl. We've been hanging out a lot recently because she's doing such fantastic projects that I really haven't seen anybody doing the sewing and stuff.
What have you adhered the cushions to? The brown sheet?
What?
The cushions. What did you put them on?
Velcro.
Velcro.
So it's sticky on one side and then the Velcro sits on the opposite side of the cushion. I can show you like this. So you put the nail and then it's already got and then I have labeled, which I need to redo. Anyway, I'm going to put the dark green just around the edges on the bottom here. I was using those domed ones for a while, but they don't work like these. I wasn't thrilled with them. I'm going to keep the green a little bit less here. And then I want to put that one away. Use shabby shutters. Just to come in a little bit with something that's lighter on the bottom. There we go. Not very much. Gonna have to label all of these ones that I used tonight. Get them stored away where they belong.
In alphabetical order so I can find them.
Do you know how complicated that actually is? I mean, just to think that I've actually labeled all of these so that you can see them from the edge is a miracle. He wants me to put them in alphabetical order, you guys. Read him the riot act, let him know that's just not going to happen. I'm going to add a little bit of dirt look.
Kathy Myers is here now.
Hi, Kathy. I'm going to add a little bit of a ground look to just a few spots. Kind of give it that we're out in the field kind of feeling.
Is the ink getting all over the back of the card?
No. Not at all. Well, I'm moving left and right. They probably can't tell. Who asked that?
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
One of the Cheryls.
Was it Butera?
No.
Oh.
McEntry. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
McKintry?
Yeah.
Hi, Cheryl McKintry. No, I don't seem to be having any trouble with that. I'm going to add a little bit of lighter brown. This one is called...
It could be McIntyre.
Oh, there you go.
McIntyre.
Antique linen, this one's called. Sorry, I was in the middle of my thought process when he decided to pronounce your name correctly. There. Looks like I might need a new antique linen pad, darling.
I think everybody should spell their names phonetically. So
welcome to the English language, sweetheart. We don't do a lot of phonetics around here. This is definitely a very dry pad.
Oh, McIntyre, like Reba. Reba McEntire.
Is that what she said to you?
Yeah, she says like Reba.
I'm sorry, my husband pronounced your name incorrectly. I don't know what else to say about all of that. I'm going to do a little bit of blue. Obviously, I need another.
Well, I came across one guy whose last name starts with an H. If you read it all out, it looked like Holier. It's actually pronounced Ole.
There are so many different, honey, there's so many different languages that, they come to America and they end up trying their best to pronounce it a little bit better. I'm going to do a really light blue. As you can see, I used a scratch pad to cover the acetate. Oops. Get that pushed in. And get the blue in the sky. Now, with this other cam, and you can always go back in if it doesn't blend really well. Go back in with your greens and kind of reiterate that green color and bring that tone back, which I think I'm going to do. Not the dark one, but the light one.
Now I'm inspired to do another painting.
Huh?
So now I'm inspired to do another painting.
Are you? I've inspired him. We should totally show people what your painting came out like.
Yeah.
He did this, what's it called? Drip?
So, pour over.
Pour over with acrylic paint onto a canvas, which turned out really nice. We're going to hang it in the bedroom. Believe it or not, we've been in this home for 18 months and we're still decorating. I don't think it's ever going to go away. And his office is just not finished. What I like best about these sheets is you can just toss it or use the other side. I do that often. All right. So there. We kind of have, in the previous card, this is a magnolia stamp walkway that I kind of colored in and created a little bit of pebble stone and then just did the green grass. But in this instance, I don't think that we need all of that decor. All we really need now is some stamps, a little bit of fussy cutting. Well, you all wouldn't be able to cut them the appropriate size anyway because you don't get, huh?
It's nice and shiny.
It is nice and shiny. Will it be like overly shiny if we show them?
Put on the angle.
Who wants to see James's acrylic paint job? Hands up. We'll cut these, separate these. Anyway, I happen to have the cover and the PNG colored images. So this is easy for me to do, but you all won't be able to do it because these are actually polymer stamps, as if I stamped them. Do not do as I do. Do as I say. Let me see, James. So here we're gonna, why are you putting it over there? I'm gonna show everybody. Is it a wide enough angle? So there. See, it's kind of it's got a lot of gloss on it right now, but it's 3 or 4 different colors of paint and then some sort of like an oil thing. You want to explain?
It's a coating.
No, the thing that makes the little drops.
Oh, it's
and then you kind of just lean the paint around where you want it. Here, honey. Isn't that pretty? That's the color that our room is. So we're going to add it in there. What's that acrylic stuff that makes the bubble looking?
It's silicone.
Silicone on top of acrylic paint.
You mix it into the paint, and it causes it to make cells.
Let's see.
Do you use Floetrol? Oh, I've heard of that, but I didn't use that this time.
I don't know what
I don't.
about
I
it.
can't remember what that stuff does.
Ask them.
But
Type
yeah,
back,
what does
type
it
back
do?
on there. Make sure you're welcoming new people too. If there's anyone new online, I'm fussy cutting the Gnome Celebration stamp set.
I did not sign it. I forgot to, but I'm going to.
Somebody asked you.
Yeah,
I
Down in
told him to, ladies and gentlemen.
down in the bottom corner of our.
I said,
Oh, that
hey,
white
James,
space
you
is-
should sign this before you
Well, I'm gonna.
gloss it.
I'll sign it, and I'm gonna put another coat.
I don't think you
on
can
top.
sign on top of that gloss.
Oh, I bet I can with the Sharpie.
I bet I could die cut your name
Yeah, that was
On the
their idea
silhouette.
too. You could
in black and then you can
put it in there and
re-gloss it.
gloss over top of it.
There. Let's see how. So cute. So you still have the entire landscape of the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but part of it has a sentimental backdrop to your scene, and the other half is a scene that you created with your inks, which I finally got my inks out. So much fun.
Oh yeah, the that's right. It's now turned into the silicone that Floetrol was.
Oh,
I knew
who's
her
doing?
somewhere.
Who's saying that?
Lynn.
Oh, I wonder if she's ever done it. Does she? Has she?
And I don't know if one
Lynn,
is.
have you ever made one on canvas? Or like, are you watching it currently and trying to see if you're interested? Or
I don't know if one is better than the other, the silicone or the Floetrol.
well, I wouldn't know.
But I've
So
seen
I'm
both
kind
of
of
them being
casing
used.
my own card here because I made this other one 10 years ago. Which is kind of fun because it brings back stuff that I don't always try, like the Vellum.
Lynn's done it on coasters only.
On coasters.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. That might be a fun thing to alter with some of the TLC stamps. You can make a whole little set.
Yeah.
Of like with the turtles or something. Wouldn't that be cute? It's turtle coaster time. I know fussy cutting is not for everyone, but this is so enjoyable for me. My husband can't stand it. He doesn't enjoy it at all.
What? Oh, fussy cutting.
Fussy cutting?
Yeah.
It's not your game.
So Lynn said with the silicone, you have to normally you got to wash it before you put the
Oh,
coating on top. Where with the Floetrol you don't.
I see. Did you wash yours?
No, and I completely forgot about doing that.
Oh,
it still
so it
came
did
out
tell
fine.
you that you were supposed to, but you
Yeah.
didn't?
And I remember now watching somebody do that, or I didn't watch it. They did mention it.
Maybe we'll put him a little lower.
I just completely forgot about doing that part. But it still came out all right.
I think it's cute.
Not bad for first time. I think I'll get better after a while.
James, we all get better after a while. This is a learn as you go kind of experience. Art is not something that's written in stone. It's written in personality and endurance and capabilities and practice, loads and loads and loads of practice, right, ladies? But that's part of the enjoyment of it. Not only do we get to see the smiles on their faces when we hand them something cute like this, but we get to enjoy making it, have our tongues hang out the side of our mouths as we're trying to fussy cut.
That's you.
I know. I'm glad the camera's not on my face because I definitely do that tongue hanging out of the mouth thing.
I just have to look at it because the colors are cool.
Yeah. I just want this little mushroom. Something to kind of make it look like a hollow. Maybe even, yeah, I definitely like that. Where's the tape runner? What happened to my tape
Ran away.
runner? There it is. So I'm going to put him solidly. No pop dots on the entire. Kind of want him a little on the low side. We're going to pop her up into his arms. Would you catch me if I jumped onto you? Don't answer that. So keep in mind, I can't go past the hat. So anything underneath there, because we'll run out of paper. Oops. Maybe these nails were going to hinder me on the creation. You want to get them cut shorter before I go live, right? Yeah, that's about right.
Kathy said she had a fuss to cut out some mice today. By the time I got done, I was ready to kill them.
Who said that? Kathy?
Kathy Myers.
Yeah. You're going to kill the mice, huh?
I would too.
What were you making, Kathy? The card project? Were they like house mouse? I think that's house mouse. I used to color those all the time. I just adore their stamps, but
Good thing they were paper.
good thing they were paper and not real. Yeah, that would have been good. I think I might even want to double up the trouble. I really want her to kind of look like she has a shadow because she's leaping into his arms. Are you going to call your dad when we're done here? Or someone?
Yeah. Vicky Gallagher's on now.
Hi, Vicky. I don't think I saw you last week. I hope everything is going well. I haven't seen you in quite a while. We are still crafting. I'm trying to get to a half an hour. It's just not going to work. I don't know why I can't keep it in a half an hour. I do know why, because I enjoy it too much and I talk the whole time. And then I sit and have to search for things. I want his hand to kind of show, but not all the way. So I think I want her here. Ah, I got it. Look.
Kathy said, yeah, she was making a mouse house stamps set.
House mouse?
No, mouse house, she said.
I think
mouse.
It's house mouse. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get to color them anymore either. I want to lift her up because she kind of didn't end up there. So much better.
Vicky was taking care of hubby who just had a total hip replacement.
Oh, that sounds painful. Where do we want this mushroom? Maybe right in the corner? Or... No, I don't like it there. What do you think, James? Right there is good. Never mind. I don't need your opinion.
That was my opinion anyway.
That was your opinion anyway? Yeah. I see. So we're pretending that these got stamped and that I spent an hour coloring them. And now I'm fussy cutting. I do have a question. I know you guys are like, now you're at the end of your rope just waiting. Like, no. So, in your opinion, what would you prefer to see for the Christmas holiday come out by TLC Designs? Would you like seasonal, and I mean for the holidays, so it'd be like a poinsettia, seasonal flower, or more character illustrations? It's the question of the day. I'm going to put this, yeah, definitely doing that. Definitely. Has anyone answered?
Not yet. Characters.
Characters? You know, I only have one flower stamp in the whole store.
Illustrations.
Yeah, but illustrations are flowers too. So
Seasonal flowers.
Oh, I got one. Who said that?
Natalie Walsh.
Natalie Walsh, because she loves to color. She's my coloring girl.
Ken Joseph's flowers also.
Who?
Ken Gel.
Kanjal. Okay. I'm not positive how to pronounce her name yet either, but I think we're getting it right.
Like Reba.
James, be nice. Where'd the flowers go I just cut? Oh, they're stuck to my hand. Never mind.
Seasonal flowers again.
Who says?
Brian.
Oh. I have this cute set of
Amy says
poinsettias.
characters.
What else can I put? Kind of want. It already has a lot of words, so I think I'm going to leave it as it is and maybe find some gems. Where did I put my gems? Here they are. Those are a little too pearly.
Cheryl Walker says characters and flowers.
Yeah.
Let's just do it all.
If I was rich and, you know, I
Kathy
love your
Myers says
enthusiasm.
flowers.
Huh?
Kathy Myers says flowers.
Yeah, I don't have very many flowers, and I don't have any that are actually in polymer. And I do have this really cute. What are these? Oh, those are ghosts.
Yeah, Kathy agrees. Oh,
Oh,
let's do it all.
just do it all. I don't want pink. What do I want, James?
A little this and a little that.
Oh, I definitely want something super pretty. Because this is like a wedding. Let's see what we have.
Flowers.
Here, we have some blue. I think that matches. We'll do blue. Where's the glossy accents? There are some other things that I can add, and I want to put this sentiment in the center, but I might actually get my stamp set out. One here. Maybe one here. Where's my little tool that everything sticks to? Here it is. Come out.
The picker upper tool.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to put one here. Red might be cute. Kind of look like a celebration. I don't want too much stuff. I know I have some stickles in here. Put a little bit of glitter on the flowers in her hair. A flower on his top hat. Maybe his little buttons. And that's it. The veil should be a little bit glittery too. Okay, can you do close up?
I can. There you go.
Let's see what we have, ladies and gentlemen. Try and keep the glare off of it. What do you all think? Is that not the cutest? I think I'm going to get my actual stamp set out and put the little sentiment on the inside here. You can see the little hat. And I know that this is glue because I heard it kind of stick. So that comes right off. You can put your emblem there, logo, whatever it is that you sign with. I have glue everywhere on here. I'll have to clean that up after the stickles is dry. But there you go. Okay, so we're going to go to my face, please. Ta-da! All right, so we created with Gnome Celebration stamps, and we made a vellum card today. I showed you, you could do this triangle. It can be anything you want. You could use the land and seas die even and put the little hills and make each hill a different color. That would kind of add a little bit more depth and texture to your scene. Basically I could go in here now with some Copic ink or some sort of dark pencil and kind of ground him a little bit more. I might do that before I take the pictures and circulate the pictures in the groups. But I hope that you enjoyed crafting with me today, and we are going to draw a winner, and I am going to give away one of the stencils. You'll be able to choose whichever one you want. It doesn't make any difference to me. So do we have the names of everyone that played today?
I think I do.
In and joined us. Good. Then he is going to run his little, I don't know what to call it. It's not like a
spinner wheel.
It's not a real spinner wheel. It's kind of a name spinner.
Still
and it can be altered. So it's really, individualized to us. We can change the names of everybody. Why does it say there's no signal?
Just a minute.
Oh, just a minute. All right. Well, I'm going to put there you go. Is that what they're seeing too?
Not yet, but they will.
So what are they seeing? Me bending?
Uh-huh.
We need to somehow get me to be able to.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to share.
You want it?
Boom.
And go.
Boom. There's a spinner wheel. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Spin.
I've been ready. He just likes to see this stuff in actual operation. Does it stop on its own?
Yep.
Okay.
And the winner is
I can't be a design team member.
Vicky Gallagher.
Oh, congratulations, Vicky. Go to TLC Designs.
Tammy,
Uh-oh.
here is your reminder.
Water
Water the grass.
You have Alexa, sorry. We need to put the water sprinkler out on a nightly basis if it's dry. I'm embarrassed now, but this is real
Tammy,
life. This is
here
what
is your reminder.
doing the live
Water the
does.
grass.
We're gonna have to turn Alexa off when we do our live. For sure, we'll just turn her off, unplug her or something.
Just turn the volume off.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Volume. So TLC Designs customerservice@gmail.com. James, can you run that at the bottom of the screen, please? Send me a message, and let me know that you're the winner tonight. And if you want to do a little bit of shopping in the store before you decide and choose which of the stencils you'd like to play with, and then let me know. Okay. Well, It is already 9:01. I'm going to stop in an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed the project. Anyone that was new, I certainly hope if you have any comments or something maybe suggested that you'd like me to work with, I'd be happy to help. I will see you next Thursday, 8 p.m. As long as everything is going well, take a look in the group first. If I don't show up around 8 o'clock, I'll be sure to try and leave a message in there so everyone knows. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great night. Take care.